Hi, this is Jackie Clayton, editor of Recruiting Tools. Thank you for joining us on our Boolean Power Search series. For Power Search number 2, we're going to be looking at lists and associations. The search here, if you look below, an example is you want to look at various keywords, very much like the previous Power Search that we looked at. But we're going to add some keywords to help us make sure that we're not wasting time with our search. One thing that you might not be familiar with is the INURL colon. What that means is within the string on the top, the URL address, we want list to be in there, or members. That line that goes up and down, of course, means or in the Boolean language. The tilde that you see, it looks kind of like a wave. That means we want to find synonyms of that word. When you see in title colon tilde, what it's looking for is within the title of the page that it says either directory, or maybe you want it to say committee, maybe you want it to say staff. Now keep in mind below there is a typo. It says starf. What's a starf? I don't know, but I can tell you this, it's definitely a typo for staff. But I would keep it in there sometimes just to see if somebody else made the same mistake. It's looking for an Excel spreadsheet form. It's doing this for two reasons. One is that it's the most popular way to create a list, but also it's going to make sure that we have a list that we can later convert to a CSV file and then upload to our ATS systems. So let me show you deeper about what a search would look like. There's 3 parts to the search. Just add the keywords that are most relevant. As a side note, you don't have to have 3, but in this example, we're just going to use 3 keywords. Number 2, we talked about a little bit before. Keep in mind when you're looking for these lists, the or is there. So it might look like a long Boolean search, but we're looking for any of these words. If you don't add this third part of the search, you have wasted your time because we don't want just a list of committee members. We want to be able to contact them via email or phone or cell or whatever contact information they added. Maybe it's an address, but those are going to allow us to contact the potential candidate as well as get some key things that we might not have known before. Even though it doesn't have an email or a phone number listed, as long as it has some contact information, we will be closer to finding that ideal candidate. So just think about a list that you would see on an Excel spreadsheet and the headings on the top. When you're looking at it, of course, you're going to put name, maybe company name. Those are the type of words that we're going to include as examples for the contact information. Previously, we talked about the EXT:\XLS. What this means is that they want to have an extension within the search that's looking for a particular form. When you put EXT:\XLS or EXT:\PDF or EXT:\DOC, it means that it's going to return a result with either an Excel spreadsheet, a PDF file, or a Word document. That way we know we're not just finding a random web page. We're going to be finding documents that we can use. So there's the example of the 3-step search that we just created. Do keep in mind that the extension parameters that we put into the search will show up on the left-hand side so you automatically know what kind of form your search has led you to. We know that the file format is going to be Microsoft Excel, and we can see an example of the information on this page. Thanks again. This is Jackie Clayton, editor for Recruiting Tools, and I hope to see you online.